I genuinely thought I would never upload a video here again. Hey, and welcome to probably one of the last videos this channel, sadly. So why am I here? What happened? The truth is, this past year I learned something new, and once I saw it, I knew I had to share it. Something that if you've ever dreamed about, taking poker seriously might flip your entire perspective. No! How? Yes, a straight, how? You see, people used to compliment me for my strong mindset. They said it was my biggest strength. I believed that too. But that wasn't the whole story. Not even close. We can't really fold. Pocket fours. Wow. Wow, I was not expecting. Oh, no! What the heck? What? Let's give a little backstory first. I saw poker on TV for the first time in 2010. And it hit me instantly.
But there's an old saying, the only thing you need to play this game is a chip and a chair. Poker actually isn't about winning and losing. Poker is about making the right decision.
From that moment on, poker completely took over my life. I was dreaming about becoming a professional poker player all day. And then it all started with scribbled notes in 2011. Most of them were pure nonsense looking back now, but I was obsessed. I binged strategy videos like crazy, studied every league, and in October 2012, after a few failed attempts, it finally clicked. I was just starting university when I had my first real winning month. Then another. And another. That run turned into something bigger. I ended up making a living out of poker for over 10 years. The dream I imagined back in 2010 was now real. By 2017, I was playing the highest stakes on my side. I should have been on the top of the world, but here's the weird part. That was also one of the saddest times of my life. It's 2019 now, the money kept me going, but the passion? Almost gone. In the back of my mind, one last idea kept floating.
Yeah, this is a good result. Good result. I just need to win the flippers and the sixes though.
Wow.
Royal Flash on the stream! I think that's the first one ever.
Bang! Let's go, boys!
Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Yes! Yes!
And that was streaming, Twitch. I had followed Twitch poker for many years, watched all my favorite streamers. The thought of going live was exciting, but I kept making excuses for over 2 years, until finally, in November 2020, I found the courage. I hit go live for the first time. That's actually pretty sick, our graph. Let's try. Now we are playing a little more aggressive. What could he have here? Like, he's really aggressive. Let's try a raise here. Hope he's bluffing. Nice. Nice. Not loving the spot with Aces Camp collapsed already before us, but I think Aces we have to call. Holy shit. At that point, I already had tested out a few jobs. I knew my poker career was coming to an end. But Twitch and later YouTube, they brought something back I hadn't felt in years. Passion. It felt like a game again, but this time a different kind of game. In my mind, I had the idea for a bankroll challenge for a long time, and I really wanted to come up with something special, and my idea now is to grind €10 up to 10k euro and play the WSOP main event 2023. Holding the king deuce maybe? They just keep folding. Holy. Bankroll at 1k already. Yeah, that's, you know, that's just crazy. We're running at 23 big blinds per 100. We just played 8k hands on NL25. Definitely don't expect that. That's not normal. This is all the results from the challenge, all the stakes. This is the final graph here. All our setbacks here from the NL50 shots. We can see, you know, you can exactly see the shots here, you know. This was the first one going really bad. And here, the next one, I think this was another one. And this one now at the end, so... To complete the story, around the same time, also live poker came into my orbit. We built a crew, a group of friends who played live poker together. When this video will be released, probably I'm on my way to Vegas, you know. So, welcome back today. Today's a new day. What's today actually? It's Wednesday? Which one? 28th of June. Today we're gonna play the WSOP Deep Stack. Gonna take you with me tournament. We're chilling. The guys also chilling. Yeah, let's see how this one goes.
Hat einen Spaß gemacht.
Jetzt Normal. Jungs.
Checkst du das Bild, was vorne drauf ist?
Jein.
Nein,
30 Degrees wahrscheinlich, oder? Ach du Scheiße. Na, spinnt es. Der hat das Beste zusammengesucht.
Aber sicher.
Mal Fotos, also wer es nicht kennt. Und mit der Map from here to Vegas.
Tut man sagen?
We're walking in right now. I'm looking for DJ Rodman. Have you seen DJ Rodman anywhere? No. Tall black guy, plays basketball, I don't know.
You've seen a famous Italian player,
No, DJ Rodman I'm looking for.
No,
You haven't seen him?
No,
All right.
Siamo con Daniel Holzner.
Grazie.
So we're back on day 7 now. In theory we would have a flight in 4 hours, but I hope we can skip it. I hope we can skip it because of this guy here.
Blank, 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 blank. Blank, blank. Yeah!
All right, after that double up, good time for us to check in with the Holzner rail. Cody, walk with me this way. But these guys from Italy. Cheers from Italy. Okay, what was it like to watch that double up, to see that ace?
That was amazing. I mean, it was so important now. He was starting today with 8 big lines, and he's still in 20 left. That's the dream. What is happening right now? This is more than crazy. 17 people left. Table redraw now. Never mind. 15 left.
One of the best abusers of the button of that moment as we look past is Joe McKeon.
I don't like the spot, but you know.
Saris raising with the ace-10. Holzner with ace-queen. Looking for another late game double up. He's got 2 knockouts today already. What must he be feeling? Ahead. Chance to keep his dream alive. There's a 10. Maceras spikes the 10 and the 5's on board. Now Holzner looking for a queen to stay alive. All the other players on pins and needles as well. 6 of diamonds. Oh.
See right there, 7%. Stay alive.
One time.
There
Queen.
we go.
The queen only. We're going to take a break. The river card.
First time we've seen somebody invoke the one time, and it worked.
Oh my goodness!
Can there be a better feeling?
Platt right now, who's with one other's rail.
All right, back on the Holzner rail once again. I've talked with you guys for the last couple of days, it seems like, because this man does not go quietly into the night. What makes him so tough to deal with? Because he's been short stacked for 3 days.
Again, he was down to 3 big blinds, I think it was, but he kept fighting all the time, survived once more. And now the queen on the river, that was just now. He's back in the mix, 38 blinds, so everything can happen now. It's amazing, incredible.
The WSOP main event final table 2023. Still my biggest poker moment to this day, even though I wasn't the main character.
Pocket aces for the apple farmer.
The advantage of the position, if he can reserve some chips behind no matter what he does here.
The problem with this bet is also, you know, a hand like 9s, etc. Those hands that Holzner beats wouldn't go this size for value on the river, so very unfortunate for Holzner that he did find the call.
Yeah.
It was a South Tyrolean poker fairy tale, which ended in place number 9. But holy shit, the memories we made, they were worth more price. At the same time, I knew my professional poker chapter was coming to an end. The last hand, the final hand of the day. Anyways, he snap calls and he has kings, obviously. And we lose a 6.4k pot, biggest pot I ever played. Deep inside, it already came to an end a few years earlier. I finally made the decision to quit playing professional poker in December 2023. And I announced it here on YouTube. It's the last uploaded video until now. The most successful even, that's how life plays. So actually what happened that brought me back now to record another video? A lot. After quitting, I didn't play a single hand for 3 months. I thought that's it, it's over. But then something strange happened. I didn't miss the grind, but I missed streaming. Alright, another one. Another one in the books. Video is almost completed. So I thought, why not stream for fun? No pressure, no high stakes, having a good time. And slowly, poker became a hobby again. Not a job, not a duty. Poker became fun. We made it, day 2 on Sunday, 1.5 million. Was, yeah, fun to play. Let's see on Sunday, see you then.
Jetzt muss ich noch küssen. Oder so.
I was always dreaming about getting a trophy, even more than the money. And finally, it happened. 20k and a nice trophy. I was building something new. I put all my energy into becoming a mindset, health and life coach. Sharing my personal lessons, just being honest and real, with all the wins and a lot of losses. On Instagram, I share some behind the scenes, weird things like approaching 100 girls in Berlin, cause romantic relationships are my biggest struggle. And on YouTube, I'm making some more and some less successful videos on wisdom and mindset. So now that you know the backstory, what's the real hidden truth I discovered this year stepping away from poker? As I said, over the years I got so many compliments for my mindset. You handle bad beats like a robot. I did. No tilt, no emotion, but it turns out that wasn't the full story. What an awesome run out.
No! How? Yes, a straight how?
Did you notice? It wasn't dealing with the emotions, it was completely burying them. And over time, that caught up with me. Man, how? That's... Pocket force, wow. Wow, I was not expecting.
Oh, no!
What the heck? What?
No.
Imagine this. You show up every day at your job.
60 what? What do you think this is, a tanning salon?
You give your best, you do everything you can. And then your boss walks in almost every second day, slaps you in your face and shouts on you, you failed.
You call this postum? You call this a tax return? You call this a supercomputer?
You're a travesty of a joke of an assistant.
That's poker, at least 40% of the time. Sometimes for days, even weeks. And you cannot do anything about it. It's just the game how it is. I've seen crazy graphs of some of the most talented players running like insane for weeks, losing and losing again. You can play your A game and still keep losing. And that hurts, because it's not fair. It's not meritocratic, I think you call it.
Matt Affleck is going to have 41 million chips or no chips. He needs to dodge a king, jack, or 8.
It was kind of a redemption for me in terms of I had gone deep in the tournament the year before. Now I'm deep in it again. I'm kind of think, wow, I'm really going to win the tournament this time. And this is going to be life-changing if things work out my way.
The river card. Oh, is an 8! A crushing blow to Matt Affleck. Duhamel hit his card and eliminates young.
Being a professional poker player means dealing with a lot of heavy emotions. I thought I could handle that, and I did, at least on the surface. But what I was really doing was suppressing it. And here's the thing about emotions. When you suppress one, you suppress them all. You push down the tilt, the pain, the sadness, a lot of anger. And unfortunately, there's no more space for joy, excitement, or even love. Those get quieter too. It's not selective. It's like turning down the volume on a radio. You can't just mute the bad frequencies. You shrink the whole signal.
Loaf Time, the cable network for the unemployed. We'll be back with more tips on how to win the lottery right after this.
Unemployed, out of work, sober? You sat around the house all day, but now it's Duff time. Duff, the beer that makes the days fly by.
Beer. Now there's a temporary solution.
Poker didn't just affect how I played, it started to affect how I lived. Do I regret quitting? Financially, probably one of the worst decisions of my life. But when it comes to happiness, probably one of the best decisions of my life. In the end, poker is a hard way to make an easy living.
When it shuts the door, you got to come in through the window. What's taking so long? Let's go. We don't stop playing because we get old. We get old because we stop playing. That's poker, folks.
I seriously hope this video can help you. Poker maybe from a different perspective. Not everything that shines is gold. If you want to find out what I'm into now, you can check out the links in the description. All the things I learned on my personal journey. We're gonna do a 30-day sleep challenge in May. So if you're into that, check it out. And meanwhile, have a good time. Bye.